Hello, so it's not welcome back to the Railway, and today we're going to be looking at a Bachmann character. Hope you enjoy the video. Let's get this review started then. Right then guys, so the review what we're going to be doing today, there is a bit of a story behind this character what I'm going to be reviewing today. And surprisingly I got this character because I exchanged something to one of my friends on Facebook. And all he wanted was my old turntable from my back timber sheds. And obviously, if you guys know, from a timber shed, I'm getting the motorised turntable put in. But he actually said to me that I asked him if he could exchange it for this character, Rebecca, and he agreed with me. And he's just got the turntable today, but I got Rebecca yesterday, which I'm also recording this on the Saturday evening, so it'll be going out Sunday. So I got this on Friday morning, and I was just so excited to see what she was like and everything like that. And as you can see, he has already opened the packaging, which again, Dylan, thank you so much because that saves me a lot of hassle. Possibly not injuring myself as much as I would do if this was brand new. But yeah, that as you can see, it's got a name on it. It's got the picture of Thomas on the side, and then as you look at the back, it's got all the characters. But again, Bachmann, I really wish that Bachmann would update the lot. And one other thing I don't understand is why has Rebecca got Thomas instead of her on the blister packaging? But obviously, I think this is a new feature as well. I think her having a name there, I think that's a new feature. I might be wrong about that. But yeah, we're gonna get into Rebecca. And this is the model that I have been really trying to get, well, also not get my hands on, but I've been looking forward to getting. So obviously before we look at Rebecca, we're going to look at the instructions. I think that's about warranty or whatnot. So, and this is the more interesting part, which is the instructions. When I can open them up, and as you can see, for Rebecca, there's all the parts for Rebecca. And interestingly, with this looks more professional in my opinion. What I mean by that is, obviously, as you can see, there's all the parts for the body, like for the motor in that lot. But then, if you flip over to the back, it shows you all the parts for the tender, which I find that really clever. I don't think any of the other tender engines have got that. So that's the instructions. So let's get Rebecca unboxed then. I'm just making sure she's in the shop. Another thing what I really do love about Rebecca's packaging is the fact that she doesn't come in like the open style packages. She comes like a block of ice. So a perfect example of that is, if I can find it, where is it? Here it is, guys. Oops. So perfect example what I'm trying to say is if you think about like the Hornby engines, they come in like their own blister packaging look. So I am sort of hoping that Hornby will continue to do. I mean, not Hornby. Batman will continue to do this in the near future with the Thomas range because I think it will be a massive change to the game to prove that these aren't just toys; they're actual really good models. So let's get Rebecca out then. The first thing we're going to look at is a tender. And to be honest with you, when I picked this up, the tender was quite heavy. And I'm really shocked with how heavy the model is and how sturdy everything is on the model. And obviously, then as you can see, here's Rebecca herself. And let's just grab her with a tender. And as you can see, look, she's quite a long engine to be honest with you. I think she's longer than Gordon. But obviously I can look at that later on if you know what I'm saying. But I really do like the way Rebecca looks. I mean, yeah, I know that I did a custom one, but obviously as soon as Batman announced that, I didn't scrap the custom one, but I'm trying to restore it to look like the a Bullet Pacific again. But honest to God, I cannot thank Dylan enough for giving me Rebecca. A nearly £200 locomotive, and I got Rebecca for pretty much however much postage the turntable came up to, which I think was £7 something. So that's just amazing to me. I mean, obviously he did say to me that she didn't have a front coupler, which that's not an issue for me because as you guys can see, I gave her one, not a problem. As far as I'm aware, I haven't seen any scuffs on her because I did say something about her having some sort of scuffs on her, but she hasn't. But other than that, we're going to have a bit of history about Rebecca. So obviously, as you guys know, Rebecca is based on the Bullet Pacific, or what do you call it, Battle of Britain. That's a better term for you. And she came. I think she first came into Thomas and Friends series back in season 22 or 21. I don't think it was 21. I think it was 22. So yeah. So what we're going to do now then, guys, is we're going to obviously take her onto the detail bench now, and then obviously look at some of the details and see how she looks. Alright, then talk to you a bit then, guys. Right then, guys, so as you can see, Rebecca's up on the table now, and it feels like forever since I last did a Bachmann Thomas model review. And like I said, I've really looked forward to getting Rebecca ever since they announced that. I know people are a bit skeptical of a character in Thomas and Friends, but this gives Thomas fans like an opening to do what Mattel didn't do with Rebecca. The first thing we're going to look at is the face, and honest to God, Batman's faces are just getting better and better, honestly. Like, that does look like Rebecca to me, and it just looks really good. And yes, the eyes do work in this as well. So we're going to go down the body then. So as you can see, she's got a yellow, and then she's got orange and red, and then she's got 22, and then I think that's brick rigging, what she's got there. As you can see, the yellow wheels and the pony truck. And as you can see, if I just zoom in a little bit, they're the headlights, or headlamps, sorry, not headlights. No spun buffers, but I think if these buffers do hold up, unlike the earlier versions like Thomas, Percy, James and Edward, I will possibly keep these buffers like this for now, but if they start like, you know, bending out of shape or whatever, then yeah, we'll change them to sprung ones. But obviously with the nameplate, you haven't got an extra nameplate or anything, which that doesn't really bother me because obviously, like I keep saying, it's a kid's toy, apparently, and the amount of rivets was on this model is just really amazing. And then as you see, there's the whistle, and then there's her funnel or chimney. Obviously it's filled in, I'm guessing that hides the eye mechanism. And as you can continue down, she has got a cab, but she hasn't got any detail in it, in the cab. And I think it might be a bit too small to fit any crew to the cab, so you could possibly fit him onto the tender. Unless you do some modifying onto the crews, then fair enough. But yeah, that's Rebecca, and then obviously, as you can see, we're going to look at the tender now. And as you can see, we've got NWR on the tender with the red and white and blue. And I think there's a bit of orange on there. Yeah, there is. There's a stripe of orange on there as well. Now, as you can see, there's the colour. All I can say is, even on Battle of Britain classes, the tenders are just really weird. I don't know why, but they just look really weird, and I think that's the reason why a lot of people like the tenders, or no, not the tenders, sorry, the locomotives anyway. So yeah, and then as you can see, I think there's 2 water tanks, and then that's where the water will go. Then there's a ladder, then there's a lamp on the back, which if I can fit this with DCC, which it will be possibly get a DCC sound in the future, I will possibly try and get lighting in each direction, sorry. If I can do that, then I'll give you guys like the video. And as you can see, no spun buffers on the rear. And as you can see, a standard coupling on the back. So yeah, that's Rebecca. And again, like I keep saying to you guys, she is such a really good model. But then again, does she perform well? So what we're going to do now then, guys, is we're going to go up onto layout, and then I'll talk to you in a bit. Alright, talk to you in a bit then, guys. Right then, guys, so I'm just going to put this small video in here so you can see how it's moving. So I'm just going to try and get in like a really good shot and see if my eyes dart the other way, and they should do. Yeah, they do. That's good then. But as you can see, she does run really beautifully. So, well, obviously what we're going to do now then is we're going to test the slow speeds on Rebecca, and then obviously then we'll probably put some other characters up on the layout with her. So, obviously with Rebecca, I haven't really tried slow speeds that much with her, to be honest with you, but I know that she does run really well on the layout. So, I'm going to just test slow speeds out. And as you can see, look, say this is meant to be a toy, look at that. That's incredible, to be honest with you guys. I don't think she'll be able to go any slower, will she? What about forwards? Look at that. That's on 20. And if you look carefully, she is moving, but she's like moving slowly. There we go. Get away from the points, and she might be able to perform a bit better. There we go. As you can see, she just really performs really well, and I can't be any more pleased to have this look in my collection, well, as well as character. But even at like 25, look. I mean, if Bachmann had changed up the game, it does makes me look forward to whatever they've got planned in the near future, maybe. And this track does actually work now, because I have tested it and everything like that. I personally think what the problem was like I said before, I think it was because this was taking up too much voltage of the track. So obviously, like I said before on my other video, I swapped back close to Gauge Master for the time being, as well as that one, and that's what I've done. And as you can see, she does run really nicely. So yeah, also I'm going to just pause it here so I can get the rest of the locos up and running, as well as anything else. Alright, talk to me then, guys. Right then, guys, so as you can see, I've got Rebecca and Rosie up. The reason why I'm not really doing Moon slash that track, because the connector bit is a bit dodgy in it. So we've just got Rebecca and Rosie, and they're probably like a passenger train each. So we'll just get Rosie up and running. Another reason why I thought Rosie, because obviously I'm wearing a pink shirt today, so as you can see, there goes Rosie, a really beautiful model still, one of Bachmann's best. And then go Rebecca for the two Pullmans. Now I am just going to take the time with Rebecca on the track though, like, I don't know how she's going to perform on the Dallas track. Stopped off. Oh. There's Rosie. In fact, I want to get a good shot of you guys. I contact Rosie should be coming. Off stopped. Because one of the coaches is derailed. I saw that out in a bit, I saw them stop, but we'll just let them go for a bit. But yeah, honest to God, right guys, I can't express enough how thankful I am to Dylan for giving me this locomotive, and like I said, she's just a stunning runner. Yeah, as you can see there, guys, I'm just going to come off the map like those, just have to stop for the time being. Nothing so I can just, get her and everything like that, so the video's not all over. And I do apologise for the mess, that's the package that Rebecca came in, as well as the box, obviously. But yeah. It feels cool as well seeing my Thomas models actually running on a middle track, because that was one of my best tracks as well, guys. So obviously, like I just said, I've had a lot of problems with that track, so I love the way the wheels look as well on it, looks amazing. So yeah, we'll let Rebecca have one more lap, and And then I'll do the stars and I'll pause it for like a split second and I'll get it all good and running again. I found out what the problem was. First comes. Right then, so we're just going to slow Rebecca down. So then, scores for Rebecca. Character, 5 out of 5 for character, honest to God. One of the best ones I personally think Batman's made. I know people's got gripes on Rebecca, but now that Batman's made their own, they can make their own stories. I mean, I might even do that myself, I don't know yet. Detail, 5 out of 5, because to say that, again, this is meant to be a basic toy, apparently, but the detail on it is just amazing, and I just love the way the detail looks on Rebecca. I mean, yeah, so I've seen videos of it, but then having it in your hands and seeing it in real life, it's a different story, honest to God. Performance, as you saw, no issues with performance or whatsoever. Pardon me. Like, the way she performed was just really stunning, to be honest with you. So 5 out of 5 for performance. Slow speeds. Now, I'm going to do what I always do with these reviews, but obviously, as you guys saw, when as first tester, she did do slow speeds quite really well. But I always like to do this just to double check, because she's had a bit of a run in. And as you can see, I've just turned it on 20 and she's just going. Don't know if you guys can pair that up. Is she? No, she stalled. But she was going for like. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Definitely 5 out of 5 for slow speeds. What about in reverse? Yeah, even down to reverse is quite good as well. So she has got quite a good motor in her then, I think. Obviously, I don't really like to open my models up and take a look at what motor is inside. Value for money, I personally think after you've done, I think it's like 190 odd quid for a Bachmann Thomas model. That is really steep for a Bachmann Thomas model, in my opinion. If people ask me how much would you pay for Rebecca, I would say at least 150 or 160. Like, she should not be going for like 200 quid nearly, and I just think that's wrong. That's so many. I think even onto the Batman official website should go for like nearly $300. I think that's wrong. I know that they need to make business, making money and stuff like that, but taking stuff out like that, I mean, it's going to take kids God knows how long to save up for this, because obviously if they watch the Thomas series and they're like, oh well, if Rebecca's too expensive, then blah blah blah. But yeah, I would say for the price, the value for money, I would say at least a 3 out of 5. I know it might sound a bit steep coming from me, but you should not be paying 190 odd quid for a Rebecca. So what we're going to do now, guys, I'm going to pause the video here so I can rescue Rosie, because I think she's stuck at the minute, and I'll get back with you. Alright then, I'll talk to you about it, guys. Right then, guys, so Rosie's been rescued. I've got her here. So we're going to go up and run in for a couple of laps, if she can. There we go. And then we're going to get started the show with Rebecca running. Just going to hit the camera. Move that so she can hit it. And yeah, let's have a little bit of more running session then. There we go. I mean, Rosie up a little bit. Right, what we did? Yeah, I thought I was. Sorry, guys. There comes Rebecca, Rosie again. It's because they've both got a word in their name. There comes Rebecca. There, I got it right that time. Oh, they've got more crossing together. that's quite cool. I do love that. Oh, Rebecca stopped. Oh, oh, oh. What are you doing? I do have to look at the track though, because I don't like the way it sounds. Right, so we'll have one more beat. When the track goes to stop there, we'll just watch the start of the show. We'll just be back there. Right. Come on. Anyway guys, we're going to stop the lunch session now then, and I'm going to flip the camera back around and thank you for watching. Alright then, I'll talk to you then guys. Well then guys, no, I know that I pressed record a bit early, but it don't matter. But yeah, I am really pleased with Rebecca. In fact, she's right next to me actually, so we'll just let her drive up. Would I recommend this model? 100%. I even said to a lot of people like my next model was possibly going to be Mavis, because I thought to myself there was no way in hell that I was going to get Rebecca at least before my birthday or Christmas, and here we are, and it makes me thankful. I know it might sound cringy and people might think this is weird, but this is why I'm so happy that we've got a fan base like Thomas the Tank Engine the way we have, or even Dad Tomorrow Trains. Because to say that I got this for free, and he wanted my old Bachmann turntable for his layout, because obviously he's building his layout as well. And as you can see, look, she just looks amazing, and I can't get over that I got this for pretty, well, nearly 10 quid. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, that's mad. I mean, the reason why I ran Rose because I'm wearing a pink shirt, so I thought, why not? But Dylan, I know that you probably will watch this video. In fact, I'll probably tag you on Facebook as well, mate. Thank you so much, because not just that, but you saved me from possibly like spending a lot of money. I mean, people are even selling Rebecca for like £300. But obviously, I've always said to people that I was willing to get rid of that turntable. Not my new one. My new one is still here, by the way. I just need to build it. It's just, you know, getting around to doing it though. So like I said, this review will be going out tomorrow for Rebecca. Again, Dylan, I cannot thank you enough for, you know, allowing me to have Rebecca, and I will promise you that she will be looked after and everything like that, because I look after most of my models anyway, as you already know. But I do really appreciate the fact that I got the opportunity to get Rebecca, and obviously, you know, not do anything wrong to it, if that makes sense. Like, you know, customise it or anything like that, because I see people do that and I do think it's wrong. But yeah, she will be looked after, and like I said to you in message, I hope the turntable is doing you well. I think it is, because obviously you sent me pictures of it and everything like that. And yeah, so other than that guys, thank you for watching this video today. Please subscribe to my channel, please like this video, please comment down below what you thought of Rebecca. And yeah, and like I said, I can't thank him enough, honestly. I know that I've helped him a lot with, like, you know, getting a turntable and stuff like that, but I can't thank him enough, honestly. Yeah, so I guess I'll catch you with another video, which my next video will possibly be Thomas vs the E2. I know that I said that was going to be my next video, but obviously I didn't know that I was going to get Rebecca. So my next video will definitely be Thomas vs the E2 in the competition thing. Other than that guys, thank you for watching the videos today. Please like this video, please comment down below, please subscribe to my channel, because we're near at 420 subscribers. I think we're 5 more away from 420. So please subscribe to my channel guys, and I guess I'll catch you on the next video. Alright, take care guys, bye.